Emily was your typical go-getter, always on the move. But beneath that veneer of success, she was a bundle of nerves. To the outside world, she was a picture of achievement and confidence. But as the saying goes, not all that glitters is gold.
Hey there, go-getters. Welcome to the Self-Care and Hustle Journey. Meet your host, Nestle. Here, she pairs your ambitions with well-being for a life in harmony. Forget the all-work, no-play mantra. We're about that real work-life rhythm that sings to the tune of your personal beat. Ready for insights that will transform your daily hustle? Well, you're in the right place. This podcast brings you real stories, straightforward tips, and the tools for balance. We're not just dreaming big, we're living well. Join her in redefining success, where your hustle hugs health. It's time to feel good, do good, and strike that perfect harmony. This journey is all about making the good life your everyday life. Are you ready? Settle in, and let's dive into this episode.
Hey there, and welcome to a journey that might just change the way you navigate through your days. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that touches each one of us. We're talking about self-care and its astonishing impact on managing anxiety. Now, before you think, oh, it's just another self-help spiel, let me tell you, this episode is anything but that. In today's episode, we're not just skimming the surface. We're going to peel back the layers and uncover how simple, everyday acts of self-care are actually your superpowers in disguise. We'll explore how taking that seemingly insignificant walk in the park can be a game changer, how tuning into your favorite music can be a balm for your bustling mind, and how saying no might just be the most caring thing you can do for yourself. I want you to be part of this conversation. This isn't just me talking to you, it's us exploring together. So if you find a nugget of wisdom, a moment of aha, or just feel a little less alone in your journey, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned, and let's navigate the beautiful mess of life together, one episode at a time. All right, are you ready to dive in? Grab your favorite drink, find your coziest spot, and let's get this conversation started. Emily's life was the epitome of the modern success story. A high-flying career, a bustling social life, and an array of accomplishments that sparkle like trophies on a shelf. As the saying goes, not all that glitters is gold. Beneath that polished surface, Emily was wrestling with a storm of anxiety. It was like a relentless undercurrent, pulling her beneath waves of endless to-dos and sky-high expectations. She often found herself lying awake at night, her mind racing with a cacophony of worries and what-ifs. The pressure to maintain her high standards in every aspect of life left her feeling like she was perpetually teetering on the edge of a cliff. Despite her busy schedule, Emily felt a deep sense of emptiness. It was as if she was constantly chasing after the next big thing, yet never really arriving anywhere. The joy in her accomplishments was fleeting, quickly overshadowed by the looming shadow of the next challenge. This relentless pursuit of perfection was exhausting, leaving her feeling drained and disconnected from the things that truly mattered. One particularly stressful day, as she sat in her impeccably organized office, Emily realized that she couldn't remember the last time she did something purely for the joy of it. That moment was a turning point. She knew something had to change. She needed to find a way back to herself, to the Emily who knew how to enjoy life's simple pleasures. So she started small. One Saturday morning, instead of jumping straight into her usual routine of checking emails and running errands, Emily decided to take a walk in the local park. It was a crisp, clear morning, and as she strolled under the canopy of trees, something inside her began to shift. The chirping of the birds, the gentle rustle of leaves in the breeze, and the soft golden sunlight breaking through the branches. It was as if she was seeing and hearing these things for the first time. In that moment, the relentless chatter of her anxious thoughts began to quieten. Emboldened by this experience, Emily began to carve out a few minutes each day for meditation. At first, it was a challenge. Her mind would wander and she'd find herself fretting about the time she was wasting. But gradually, as she persisted, meditation became a sanctuary. It was a time when she could lay down the weight of her worries and just be. She learned to observe her thoughts without getting swept away by them and to find calm amid chaos. The transformation was indeed miraculous. As Emily incorporated these acts of self-care into her life, her perspective began to change. She started to realize that her worth wasn't tied to her productivity or achievements. She learned to be kinder to herself, to appreciate her own company, and to find joy in life's small moments. Her friends and family noticed the change too. The constant buzz of anxiety that used to hum beneath her conversations was gone, replaced by a sense of presence and calm. Emily found herself laughing more, worrying less, and enjoying the richness of her relationships. The most significant change, however, was in Emily's relationship with herself. She discovered a well of inner strength and peace she didn't know she had. Her journey of self-care taught her that true success isn't about how much you achieve or how busy you are, but about finding harmony and happiness in the journey. Emily's story is a testament to the power of self-care. It's a reminder that sometimes the most profound changes begin with the simplest of steps. You might ask, how does self-care impact anxiety? Now, it's time we down what anxiety is. Imagine your body as a house equipped with an alarm system. This system is designed to keep you safe, alerting you to potential dangers so you can respond appropriately. Now, under normal circumstances, this alarm system is a lifesaver, warning you when something is amiss, like when you're crossing the road and a car speeds too close for comfort. However, for those experiencing anxiety, it's as though this alarm system is set at an incredibly sensitive level. It doesn't just sound off when there's actual danger, it blares at the slightest hint of something that might be wrong, or even when there's no threat at all. It's like having an alarm that goes off not only for burglars, but also every time the wind blows too hard or a leaf falls too close to the door. This constant state of alert is more than just feeling stressed about a big meeting or worried over an upcoming exam. It's a relentless, often inexplicable sense of dread that something bad is about to happen, even when everything appears perfectly normal. It's waking up with a racing heart for no apparent reason, feeling a knot in your stomach on a quiet Sunday afternoon, or being unable to focus on a movie because your mind is consumed by a whirlwind of what-ifs. In day-to-day life, this heightened state of anxiety can make ordinary situations feel overwhelming. Simple decisions become paralyzing. Social interactions, even with close friends or family, can feel like navigating a minefield. The physical symptoms, too, are very real: rapid heartbeat, sweating, trembling, or even panic attacks that feel like you're losing control or having a heart attack. But here's where the power of self-care comes in. Just like any overly sensitive system, the key to managing anxiety is recalibration. Self-care acts as a gentle adjustment to that overzealous alarm system. It's about introducing moments of peace, grounding, and safety into your day, signaling to your body and mind that it's okay to lower the alert level. For instance, when you practice mindfulness or meditation, it's akin to telling your alarm system, it's safe here, you can stand down. Engaging in physical activities like walking or yoga sends a similar message, helping to burn off the excess energy that anxiety often brings. Even simple acts of self-care, such as taking a warm bath or reading a book, can serve as a reminder to your body that not every moment is a moment of crisis, allowing it to recalibrate and reduce the sensitivity of your internal alarm system. Incorporating self-care into your routine doesn't mean you'll never feel anxious again, but it does offer a way to manage anxiety more effectively. It helps turn down the volume of your internal alarm so that it's more in line with the realities of your environment, allowing you to experience a fuller, less constricted life. So, when we talk about managing anxiety with self-care, we're not just talking about pampering ourselves or indulging in luxury. We're talking about taking intentional steps to remind our body and mind that we are safe, that not every situation is a threat, and that we have the power to control how we respond to our internal alarms. It's a practice, a commitment to ourselves that can make a world of difference in our day-to-day lives. Self-care is often pigeonholed into images of bubble baths and face masks, but it's so much broader. It's about listening to your body, respecting your limits, and honoring your needs. This can mean saying no to an extra commitment or taking a mental health day when needed. It's a practice that goes beyond pampering to encompass every aspect of well-being. Across the board, mental health professionals emphasize the critical role of self-care in managing anxiety. It's seen as a cornerstone, not an afterthought, in building a comprehensive strategy for mental well-being. The intertwining of mind and body means that self-care is not just a mental health booster, it's a tonic for the body too. Lowering stress through self-care translates to tangible physical benefits, from reduced heart disease risk to improved immune function. It's a holistic approach where mental peace contributes to physical health, demonstrating the interconnectedness of our well-being. I don't have time for self-care, you might think. But it doesn't have to eat into your schedule. It's the quality of the moment, not the length, that counts. A quick walk around the block, the sun warming your face, and the breeze gently teasing your hair can be a profound act of self-care. It's about finding those pockets of peace in your day and claiming them as your own. Mindfulness and meditation offer a refuge from the whirlwind of thoughts and worries that characterize anxiety. It's about anchoring ourselves in the present and learning to observe our thoughts without getting swept away. This practice can be challenging, but incredibly rewarding, providing a tool to navigate life's ups and downs with grace. Exercise is a dynamic force against anxiety, not just for its physical benefits, but for its mental health boosts. The act of moving our bodies, whether through yoga, running, or a dance party in the living room, releases endorphins, natural mood lifters. It's a direct, potent way to counter the grip of anxiety, proving that action can be a form of medicine. The support of friends, family, or a community can amplify the benefits of personal practices. It's about creating a network of care where the encouragement and understanding of others can lift us up and remind us that we're not navigating this path alone. Part of self-care is confronting the inner critic that fuels anxiety. It's about replacing negative self-talk with a kinder, more compassionate dialogue. This shift in perspective is a form of mental self-care that can transform our relationship with ourselves and with anxiety. The guilt and the shoulds that accompany the thought of self-care. It feels like a luxury, an indulgence that you can't afford. But let's shift that narrative. Taking care of yourself is not just a personal benefit, it's an act of kindness to those around you. When you're at your best, you bring a better version of yourself to the world. Overcoming these barriers is about recognizing that self-care is not a selfish act, but a foundational one. Although it is not one size fits all, it's deeply personal. Crafting a self-care plan means tuning into your own needs and preferences, experimenting with different practices, and observing what truly makes you feel better. It's a personalized blueprint for well-being that evolves as you do. The journey of self-care is not just about immediate relief, but about building a foundation for long-term mental health. The practices we adopt can shape our resilience, equipping us with tools to manage anxiety, not just today, but well into the future. It's an investment in our ongoing well-being. Before we part ways, I want to leave you with this thought. It's the little moments, the small steps you take each day to be kinder to yourself that truly make the difference. If you found yourself nodding along or maybe even had a light bulb moment, then I invite you to stick around. Hit that subscribe button, leave this a review, and let's keep this going. Your journey to wellness is unique, and I'm here to cheer you on every step of the way. Until next time, take good care of yourself.
And just like that, we've reached the end of our time together today on Self-Care and Hustle Journey. Big thanks for joining Nestle. She's been honored to share this time with you. If today's conversation sparked something inside, hit that like and subscribe for more uplifting stories and tips. Your support means the world and helps spread this message of balanced living far and wide to more incredible listeners like you. Craving more? Don't forget to visit www.nestlecream.co.uk for even more resources and tools that will help you craft the harmonious life you're dreaming of. Until next time, keep nurturing your health, embracing the hustle, and remember, the good life is not just a dream. It's your reality waiting to unfold. So take care and let's make it happen. We'll see you in the next episode.